Welcome to Talk to Me. I'm your host, Brenda Warren, the Soulutionist. I see things other people often miss. I help entrepreneurs, veterans, and authors turn their mess or their mission into a message. And today, I'm doing a sister spotlight. My guest and sister that I'm spotlighting is none other than Miss Monique Tuff. She is the CEO and founder of Anchored Ministries Mentoring and Development. She is a woman in transition. She is about to make an impact, make a difference, and let the world be put on notice that she is now finding her voice and is ready to speak. Monique, welcome to the show. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for having me.
You know, Monique, one of the things that started happening recently was we had this very, very special lady on Clubhouse who said we need to spotlight each other. So today you're the sister I chose to spotlight. And I want you to tell the audience, why did you start Anchored Ministries?
Brenda, I started Anchored Ministries because of my lack of identity. And the anchoring of who I became was because of my relationship with Christ. So I had to go back to the beginning to get anchored in who he is and who he said I was.
And now that you're back, because I know this is just starting out, so you're a sister in transition. And now
Yes.
that you are starting to find your voice, what has been the scariest part of this journey for you?
Finding my voice. That's actually been the scariest part because it's almost like the first time you hear someone that's deaf that may hear a sound, it startles them. So finding my voice has been the scariest part because once you find your voice, then you have to walk in that authority of what you found. So finding my voice then led to finding my identity, then led to letting go of what I had rehearsed or what I thought who I was, letting go of the what man has put on me, my insecurities, getting out of my comfort zone of what has always been comfortable to me, but now leadership. So now I'm being catapulted into positions that look foreign to me, and I may not have all the tools for it. So it's just been a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, you know, I know that you're active on Clubhouse. Tell me, how has that been for you to get to a place of being able to have your voice be heard by others?
What has been awesome about Clubhouse is I feel like I've been highlighted by God, and there are people who are secure and have platforms that have afforded their platform where they've allowed me to lead. Or as you know, on Clubhouse they have what they call moderators. Well, I will be pulled up into the stage and then actually been put into, it's almost, I call them like my pushers. Kind of my pushers. They will make me a moderator and allow me to run a room without having known me, just by my countenance or maybe something I've said. So Clubhouse has been kind of a how would I say, when I already said highlight, but it's been like a moment on Clubhouse where now I'm being seen, so to speak.
So now you're being seen, you're talking to me here, you're being spotlighted. As you sit there right now and take all of this in, Monique, what is it, one thing you would have told yourself when you started this process before the first time you spoke on Clubhouse, knowing what you know right now?
What took you so long to believe in yourself? What took you so long to know that you had something to say? What took you so long to value yourself enough that you would not get in your own way? I think that's the biggest thing, to just believe in Monique. It's, it doesn't matter about anything else but what Monique feels.
Monique, what would you tell for other women that are sitting on the sidelines saying, but I'm too old, or I'm too mature for some of you, or I don't believe I have a voice? What would you tell them right now?
I'm a living, walking testimony. And still in the process that God will do it, that he redeems everything that you thought you lost was actually training, boot camp, and purposed for where you are now. That I believe that I'm still in the will of God, and that the time that I lost, he's redeeming, he's giving it all back to me. So I'm walking testimony. I look at the things that he's exposed me to. I look at the acceleration of things that he's given me. And when I allow the process, and when I said yes, and I don't say no, I don't walk in the fear anymore. Let go of the fear. Let go of the fear and just trust the God in you when it's time. Wherever you are in your life, if you're in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, and I don't have a problem saying I'll be 55 in November, and he is doing miraculous things. And I'm just really excited. The glory on the other side of everything has been just phenomenal.
Monique, I know that you're just starting to develop your business. Have you already lined up the people that will help you with your logo, your branding, your accounting, your virtual assistants? Are you still in that process, or are you already on the other side of that?
So I'm in, it's different for each piece. As you said, for my logo, I have a dear friend that's in place who has blessing me with doing my logo. So that is not an expense or anything that I have to have. I have another, didn't speak about this, but I have a vision for a clothing line, and I have a young lady who is a millennial, and she has some pieces, and so she's a stylist and some things she does. So I'm in the process of doing that. Virtual assistant I haven't thought about, because I haven't even thought about the big picture. Now that you're even mentioning that, that's a good thing, because I will not be able to touch everything like I'm touching as things begin to roll out. So I'm in different places of each process of those things. So I have I have the website for the clothing line. I have the person that's the graphic artist for my logo. I have the stylist and the person that's going to help me with the branding board for the clothing line. And my book, I'm still in the process of writing that, but my next step will be the editing piece.
So how is your presence on social media? Are you on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or any of those sites yet?
Okay, so I am, but I am not active. So that is that's another piece that I have to, they're established, and I have, I'm there, but I don't have a true presence where I need to start working on my following and things like that.
Okay. Well, Monique, with all of the stuff that is going on right now, how is preparing as you begin to build your business, and it's a baby in the growth stage, how is it helping you live your best life right now?
Oh, freedom. I'm free. I'm excited because I never thought that I would have anything. You think once you retire, and I haven't retired yet, but you just think retire, you just kind of hang out. But to know that I have these things in me, that I have some creative things in me, I'm living my best life right now. I laugh all the time because I'm just in awe of where I am, what I believe is going to happen. Between the book and all the things that God has promised me and what I see happening, and living my best life is just doing it. I'm really jumping in the river, and I'm doing it all.
Okay, I'm gonna let you jump a little further, Monique. If someone wanted to connect with you right now that's also starting out and just want a sister to connect with, how would they connect with you?
Okay, so I am on Facebook. It's just Monique Renee Tuff. I'm also on Instagram, which is Monique Renee Tuff, and I don't want to give out. Well, I don't. The Anchored Ministry.
That's good. That is enough for right now.
That's
we
enough.
just want a little bit of way to connect with you, because this is a spotlight. So what I'm going to do is make sure that we put those ways people can connect with you in the description when we put this out. Monique, I want you to stand by with me while we thank a veteran, because I always do that in every show where there's a spotlight or a full interview. So please, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever wanted to thank a veteran, I want you to go to the website that's above my head. It is www.nevcc.org/projects. That is where you'll find the Basket Brigade. In the Basket Brigade, they have writing prompts. You can write a word, a sentence, a paragraph, and tell a veteran thank you. Then at the end of the year, Lisa Deshawn, the executive director of the New England Veterans Chamber of Commerce, along with her staff, will compile all those notes, paragraphs, and letters of appreciation into a beautifully illustrated book. And on January 1st, 2022, some very lucky veterans will receive that book in a gift basket filled of goodies. So if you ever wanted to thank a veteran, it won't cost you a dime, just a little bit of time. Go to www.nevcc.org/projects and join the basket brigade. Hey, Monique, I want to know what would be your final thoughts for the audience for a woman that's sitting on the fence saying, I don't have a voice. I don't know what to do. How would you advise them?
I say just start. If there was ever anything that you felt was it or know that it's a passion of yours, your desire to help anybody, just do it. Just start. Can start to begin in a community that looks like you. It's something you want to do, and just go for it. We have less years ahead of us than we do behind us. So it's you want to leave this earth having given it all, and there's lives waiting on you.
All right now. Monique, thank you for being on Talk to Me and being my very first live sister spotlight. Ladies and gentlemen, remember the choices you make today will be the reality you live tomorrow. Choose wisely and take Monique's advice and just start. Be blessed.